Hey parents, psst, come here for a sec. There's something I want to share with you. If you identify as a Christian, specifically one who affirms LGBTQ people, but you still attend a non-affirming church, I'd like you to consider the following. Let's say someday down the road, one of your children might share with you that they are queer. Now, since you're an open and affirming person, I'm assuming you'll celebrate this with your child, and that's great. But once the hugs are hugged and the appropriate flags and t-shirts ordered, eventually the question of church is going to hit the foreground. And when that does, many of you, I'm guessing, will make the difficult but necessary decision to part ways with a faith community that will not hold a wedding ceremony for your child, will never grant them a position of leadership in the church regardless of how talented or called they are, and will, at some point, preach a sermon that reminds you how they really feel about your beloved child. And so you will, I'm sure, choose your child over your church. And well, you should. That is the correct call to make, in my opinion. However, imagine this scenario instead. What if, instead of waiting until some future date when someone you love more than anything reveals to you that they are gay or lesbian, transgender, or some other sexual identity or orientation that your current church finds so incompatible with the family of God, what if, hang with me here, what if you left your church right now? Like today, right after watching this video. Think about it. Which is a better story? One where years from now, you eventually leave your non-affirming church because your child came out, but then that forces you to try and answer, so Mom, Dad, tell me again why you stayed in this church all those years. Remind me what was so important to you that you tolerated a theology that condemns me just for being me. Or maybe a story instead, where you bravely and boldly align your internal convictions with your external reality, even when there's no personal impetus to do so, thus ensuring that at any point down the road, your children know, without a doubt, that you truly are a safe person for them. One who doesn't just talk the talk, but walks it as well. In the end, ask yourself, do you want your kids to know that if they are queer, that you will love and accept and embrace and celebrate them? Or do you want them wondering in the back of their mind why it is that you say you would love and support them if they ever came out, all the while watching as you tithe, volunteer, and support a church that very much would not?